Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. This is Madden NFL 21 on EA Sports. We'll see Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on Phillip Rivers and the Indianapolis Colts.
On the Gulf Coast of Florida at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Indianapolis Colts.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. Taken about 7 yards deep. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Colts.
Entering screen, resume.
Ready to go to work here offensively, and it is Phillip Rivers, their veteran quarterback and longtime Charger, who will be under center.
I don't know what it is, partner, but every time I watch Phillip Rivers play, I just have a big grin on my face because he plays.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Now a quick slant as the throws.
Entering screen, resume.
Complete.
Complete to Paris.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard.
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul.
If Jason Pierre-Paul just manages to stay on the field and play 16 games, we could have double-digit sack numbers and then some, because over his first 2 seasons in Tampa Bay, 21 sacks, earned himself a new contract, but hasn't been fully healthy. If Jason Pierre-Paul is that guy, look out. We'll see more plays as we just saw there.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep, Jadon Mickens. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own
Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
2nd down and 4. On the delay, Jones. And
Entering screen resume.
he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Justin Houston on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
From midfield, here's Brady. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Entering screen resume.
From the gun, it's Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. Here's Brady to throw. He's got the hook up to Miller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Entering screen resume.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up on 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Entering screen resume.
Ryan Succop for the point after. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and no thought of a return here for Hines.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Pascal, 72 yards. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26.
Well, the Buccaneer offense heading out, and I guess you'd say, Charles, for them, well, not much going on in Tampa Bay in the offseason, just quietly going under the radar, but not really. I mean, Tom Brady, the story of the offseason, trying to turn around a franchise coming off a 7-9 finish that has now missed the playoffs 12 straight years.
And is there a team that you know in this league that went 7-9 last year that has such star power? You just mentioned Brady, of course. Bruce Arians is their head coach. He's a rock star. They handed Rob Gronkowski at tight end. You've got Mike Evans and Chris Godwin out wide catching the football. Then the defensive side of the ball, Shaq Barrett led the league in sacks last year. And Jason Pierre-Paul, JPP, he didn't play a full season and nearly had double-digit sacks. If that defense plays really well, yes, they'll want to tamp down expectations, but they will contend for a division and possibly a Super Bowl berth.
And that Super Bowl, of course, remember, will be in Tampa this season. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Brady going to throw. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Taken down by DeForest.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Brady. Pass incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
He's got Evans. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa.
1st and 10.
Good catch there by Mike Evans, and his ability to get downfield and create big plays is something that Tom Brady hasn't had on the perimeter in the last few seasons. Mike Evans often fools defenders with his speed because he's so long. People think he can't be that fast, but he is, and combines it with terrific hands and makes big catches.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
But whenever you talk about players that really broke out in the 2019 season, you better add Chris Godwin to that list. Over 1,300 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns. He was 2nd among receivers last season receiving yards per game at 95. This guy combines great body control, excellent strength, and terrific route running ability to become a really big.
And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run, and he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point try now for Saka. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it's all capped off by a Rob Gronkowski touchdown.
Kickoff for Tampa Bay.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. A man who played college football here in the Sunshine State. It's USF's Marlon Mack. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. at their own.
Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here, because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Intercepted by the Colts.
That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 30 yards. And the Colts have tied things up. They can take the lead with the extra point.
Entering screen, resume.
And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line, and he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Pickens on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
Back now comes Tampa Bay. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll go again to Jones. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
The ball carrier. Darius Leonard on the tackle.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Brady on target to Gronk. First down, Buccaneers.
And there's a nice catch there by Rob Gronkowski. We all know the story. Came out of retirement, got himself traded to Tampa Bay from New England in order to reconnect with his favorite quarterback. And no one has caught more Tom Brady touchdowns than Gronk, and he expects to add to that total in Tampa Bay.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. A give to Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Ball carrier.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
First and 10 at the
First down, Tampa's Brady hooks up with Howard. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10.
Entering screen. Resume.
Shotgun now for Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he'll go down, but not.
Entering screen. Resume.
Before getting this inside the 30. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
brings up
second and 10 now from the 27. Brady's throw there complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have once again taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Now Brady. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Conversion is no good.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no thought of a return here for Hines.
At their own 25-yard line.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Intended for Zach.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw again. Rivers looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Indianapolis. is.
Rivers pass.
Phillip Rivers with his third touchdown pass of the game. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the fourth. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take